You wanna tussle, mate? Hello YouTube, this is Chriz Maniac, your friendly neighborhood maniac, bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And this is against my Aussie friend, Australian friend, Zunjo. And yeah, I probably really butchered your accent right there with you want to tussle my for my intro. Anyways, this is an NU battle, NU/RU, and this is I like those tiers because OU and nowadays UU tends to be very like linear and like repetitive and unoriginal because you see Greninja, Talonflame, and Aegislash in every team and it gets boring after a while. But NU and RU keeps it all fresh, exciting, and new. So I love NU RU battles. This is like my favorite tier. Other than actually RU is my favorite tier since last gen. But anyways, I predict this Goro to lead out because I know that thing's gonna set up Stealth Rocks, he has access to Pokebank, and I lead off with my Haunter, just looking at sub on this guy, and he does go for Stealth Rock, so that's great. I can get a free sub up, and now I could go on my sub disabling shenanigans because sub disable is a very good set for Haunter because it has so much immunities and so much resist for this Pokemon. And other lots of Pokemon tend to not hit Haunter that well because of that. Anyways, he goes for the Ice Punch right here, and I think I go for the sub, or I think I go for another Shadow Ball just to finish him off. I should have went for the Sludge Bomb because it would finish him off anyways, probably from that range of HP. And next turn he would bring in his Lopunny to resist or be immune to that Shadow Ball. So that wasn't a good play on my part. I should have went for a Sludge Bomb, but whatever. I'm just being safe, as usual. And being safe is sometimes a downfall. Anyways, yeah, he is immune to that. I switch right out of there because I know that Lopunnies like to pack a Trick or Encore, and I don't want to get Encore to trick into what's it called? Into substitutes, so I don't want that to happen. I bring in my own Ditto, actually my Ditto, and it turns into his Lopunny, and then he goes for the Encore. Now it fails because I predict that, and that is great. In comes Cinccino, and I go for a Thunder Wave right here, and this is one of the most important plays in the entire match because if a Cinccino outsped me later on, then it would be game over for me. So yeah, that is great. That is one paralyzed little squirrel thing, and those things tend to be very dangerous, even in UU nowadays. Anyways, he goes for a Rock Blast, and then he switches in my Haunter expecting a Tail Slap or a Bullet Seed, but he goes for a Rock Blast, and he is a pretty smart battler, and I get destroyed by a Rock Blast, and that's kind of sucks because the Haunter was my only levitating Pokemon, my only ground type immune Pokemon in my entire team, but now he can come into the Stunfisk, which is I think Choice Scarf, which is really awkward, which is really strange, and he can just spam Earth Power all day, every day. Anyways, I go for the Hidden Power Fire because this is my Pokebank Magneton. I bred it last generation, and he goes for the what's it called, Earth Power, and does a lot of damage to my substitute. Takes it right out, obviously, and then I stay in here. I'll get wrecked by that Earth Power, so I switch out next turn probably into my Armaldo, I believe. And that was a stupid move on my part because I should have switched out into my Cradily because my Armaldo, he takes a lot of damage from the Earth Power because he's not specially defensive. He's defensively defensive. Wow, that repetitiveness is horrible. Yeah, I'm physically defensive. There you go. And then yeah, does a lot of damage to me. Does like 50%. So I basically wasted my spinner here. I go for an Earthquake, and it hardly does anything to the Stunfisk, and I'm like, well, damn, this Stunfisk is bulky as heck. And he goes for another Earth Power. I like barely survived that, and with leftovers, I get back to yellow HP, but still, that Stunfisk is dangerous. And right here, I need to keep Peter around for later on. Just in case, like, I don't know, like for KO fodder or something, or just spin something. In comes True Furcho, my Cradily, and he goes for the Earth Power, and Cradily, being an awesome tank, it takes that like nothing, and I can just recover leftovers, like stall this thing all day. I can have Stealth Rocks, Toxic, do whatever I want, because Cradily is a boss, and yeah, he withdraws Justice, his Stunfisk, just because he knows he can't do anything to me. And in comes Garbodor. So there's two Pokemon right here just setting up hazards. And yeah, we both don't really mind just setting up on each other because we're Pokemon that like to be peaceful and stuff. But anyways, I used to shout right there because I can't really do much to this Gardevoir. And comes Pewter, and I just want to spin away his hazards and stuff that he's gonna set up. And actually, never mind, I died to Stealth Rocks anyway, so that was a stupid move on my part because I could have used Pewter later on as KO fodder, but now he gets set up as a free layer with Toxic Spikes, which sucks. And right here, Othaf can transform into his Garbodor and then absorb his Toxic Spikes, but no, it turns out that I get hurt by the hazards first, then I transform into this Garbodor, and I still don't absorb his Toxic Spikes, so I'm like, damn, I don't take away his Toxic Spikes, so that still is a thing, Toxic Spikes, and I guess you learn something new every day, people. Like, I guess you don't turn to a poison type right away and absorb Toxic Spikes with Ditto, so that's something new that you can learn. Anyways, that was very important, scouting his set out with Ditto, because I know that he only has poison attacking moves on his Garbodor, and I can just set up with my Mawile on him and not be scared about it. Anyways, this Mawile is a Pokeback Mawile. It's not Mega Mawile. It's a Sheer Force Life Orb Mawile, and I have Swords Dance, like Ice Punch, which is only Poke Tutor move, and Iron Head, and I forgot my last move. But this Mawile is a threat. Actually, yeah, I have Sucker Punch, and right here I can outspeed the Stunfisk and Oko it with Ice Punch. And I'm hoping I won't get a static on me because that would kind of suck because I don't know, paralysis always sucks on your Pokemon. Anyways, I absolutely annihilate that Stunfisk with a +2 Ice Punch, absolutely destroying it, and out comes Puffin'd, and it's shiny and it's so cute. And this is Zunjo's flagship Pokemon. This is emblematic Pokemon that is his favorite, I guess. And he comes to Miracle, and I'm hoping to absorb a Leech Seed or Sleep Powder or something, and then proceed to I'll Puffin'd him, and yeah, he goes for Sleep Powder right there, and that's fine, that's great. And he goes to Miracle, and he's hurt by poison, by all the hazards that he has in the field, and that kind of sucks. And right here, I expect him to switch out, because he can't do much to me, and he goes for the U-turn actually, and I go for a Sleep Powder, predicting him to switch out, but he does switch out, but not without U-turning, and that kind of sucks. I can't really put anything else to sleep, and I'm gonna get KO'd by poison this turn, so I got effectively out-Puffin'd by Zunjo. So yeah, this guy's a master of jumpluffs, and it's very hard to out-jumpluff him. And I tried doing that, but I didn't, so that sucks. Anyways, I bring in Renga, my Magneton, my trapping Magneton, but he won't be trapping anything today because he has no steel types, but whatever. I can still set up a sub on his Switch because he only has poison moves, and in comes his Jumpluff, and I didn't know Jumpluff gets Infiltrator, and with Infiltrator, he could pretty much Sleep Powder my Magneton. When I saw that, I was like, whoa, what the heck, that thing is Infiltrator, and it's a good thing that I hit him up with a Hidden Power Fire, but it's not enough to take him out because this thing's probably especially defensive. And he gets to take me, put me to sleep with a Sleep Powder, even though I'm behind a substitute. And I'm like, damn, I wasted my HP for this. And now he just Leech Seed my Magneton, and my Magneton is finished if I stay in. But again, I wake up on this turn with my Magneton, I flash kind of that Jumpluff, and I take it out. So that thing has been a major troll for me this battle, and it has done very well, especially with that Infiltrator, Leech Seed, Sleep Powder. That really threw me off. That really surprised me. But that's NU for you people, because NU really surprises you every time you battle, unless you're a very experienced battler, in which I am actually a mediocre or a newbie battler in NU still. Anyways, I hit him up with a Flash Cannon because I have no reason to switch out. I'll get destroyed by hazards because he has one layer Toxic Spikes, one layer Spikes, and one Stealth Rocks. He actually goes for a Healing Wish right here, and he passes on his Wish, or Healing Wish, to his Golurk, and that's dangerous because now his Golurk is at full HP. It used to be at red health, but now it's at full HP with a Healing Wish. And look at all the HP go back to it. I'm like, oh damn, this Golurk's a threat now because it's a full HP, pretty much. And I'm hoping that's not defensive because I couldn't be able to knock it out later on with Mawile. And the Mawile is basically my last hope in this battle because he has 3 Pokemon left. His Golurk, his I actually forgot his Pokemon are left. Anyways, I am going to go down with the Leech Seed right now because of that jumpluff. So that thing has basically a Martyrdom on my Magneton, and it's a death from the grave, as a Halo announcer would say. And in comes Furcho, my Prelude, and this is my second last Pokemon right here. And I'm hoping to weaken this thing before I get taken out. And I'm hoping to take an Ice Punch from this Golurk, and because I'm physically defensive. And I take that, which is awesome. And Furcho hits him up with a Energy Ball, and almost takes him out, down to red health. And that is great because now I could knock him out later on with my Mawile. So that is awesome. So yeah, I got hurt by a poison right here, and he finishes me off with another Ice Punch, and down goes Furcho, but not without doing a lot of damage, and not without setting up Stealth Rocks. And yeah, he's done a very good job this battle for me. So his Golurk is still in here, just chilling, eating his leftovers. And then comes Kirsten, my last Pokemon, my Pokebank Mawile with Ice Punch. And that's a tutor move from last gen. I go for a Sucker Punch right here, and thankfully he attacks. That is great. And out goes Golurk. And now I could just pretty much sweep this entire team from here. Oh yeah, it's Cinchino. And that paralysis was very important earlier because he would have been able to outspeed me and probably knocked him out because of max speed, max attack. And with the Iron Head, boosted by Sheer Force, boosted by Life Orb, I'd take him out with one shot. And in comes Garbodor, his last Pokemon. He can't touch me with his poison moves because he only has poison attacking moves in this guy. Gunk Shot and Clear Smog. So I can just Iron Head this thing down. And I'm like to Zunjo, oh Zunjo, you can just forfeit now because this game is basically over. He's like, no, I'm gonna make a comeback. So that is I admire your fighting spirit, Zunjo, but it's pretty much like a futile effort right here because now I can just Iron Head your Garbodor down. But yeah, actually it's a good thing he didn't forfeit because he could have got our Aftermath on me and stuff, but it's still not enough to take me out. So that was a very close game. It came down to a wire. And Mawile basically bailed me out right there out of a loss. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this battle, this NU battle. I'm going to be posting more NU battles on my channel in the future because I like NU battles above OU and UU because those are very mainstream. You know, I'm a Poke hipster. I like keeping it fresh in my channel. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Hope you folks enjoyed the battle. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you folks next time.